Dear car gods, if you are listening to me, suddenly today, at 3000 RPM when the turbo kicks in, there's a horrible noise that sounds like my car has magically turned into a diesel. Dear car gods, you are well aware that this is a bad noise and a bad omen. This omen translates to lots of heartache and pain, because usually car ends up being scraps. Because just too expensive. Unless you're lucky, you can drop the sump and replace the big ends because the crank's not worn. I don't want to think about it. So, dear car gods, I would like to make a deal. I'll stay off the turbo forever and ever more. I've actually been really good though. I've never redlined it. I've always changed gear before 5000 RPM if using a turbo, and I don't use the turbo very often. And I always warm up the car. I always make sure oil is in it. And I always cool down the car as well. A lot of people don't know that. If you drive a turbocharged car and you give it some stick, don't just turn it off. Let it idle for a minute and turn it off. Anyway, I digress. So please, car gods, please, if I make a deal to not use a turbo and not lug the engine either. Lugging is where you put the car, say, in 5th gear at 25 mile an hour and, you know, don't do that either with a turbocharged car. I know all about turbocharged cars and how to drive them, car gods. So if I'm gentle and be nice, it's not a racing car. I knew it wasn't a racing car. Never treated it as a racing car. But if please, if I drive very gentle, and I don't care if a racer overtakes me and sticks the V's, I'll always stay under 3000 RPM where the noise starts. Please don't throw a piston through the bonnet. Please don't melt down. So far, 0 smoke. Please let it be something simple like the oil screen is clogged up, so take off the sump, new screen, new filter. But right now, I am in the middle of a move, and I don't need this. Don't need this. I have grown attached and fond to Daisy May. So has Mrs. Magnitude. Well, Ellie, BMW E30 Alpina Tourer Ellie, was a great loss to us, like a child almost. And whilst we can never replace her, like losing a child, you cannot replace a child that you've lost, but if you have another, and the child is successful and grows, you become very attached. Not one comparing a piece of metal to a child, just let's be clear on this. So, are you understanding, car gods? Are you listening, car gods? Please, be good to me. Be good to me, and I'll be good to her. We have a deal. A deal, car gods. Yes? Deal? Amen. Oh, God. No.